Hello and welcome to this episode of Talkin Trim. I'm Jonathan Skinner and today we are looking at some original Jaguar MK2 front seats, rear seats and centre console units. So we've been given these seats by a customer of ours to completely refurbish. As you can see, they're in a bit of a sorry state, but I thought I'd do a quick video just to show you the befores, and then obviously we'll be making the seat covers and fully trimming them up, and obviously the console cover and fully trimming that up, and I'll do an after photo as well. It's worth noting the seats have definitely been sprayed since new. They've been sort of colour dyed, hence the rather strange shade of green, but we're fairly confident that the actual covers themselves are original. Certainly things like the console, absolutely 100% are original, and from my inspections of the front seats, it looks like they are the original ones, but it's kind of so bad and worse for wear than obviously the spraying that's hard to tell 100%, but I'm fairly sure they are based on elements of the moquette and picnic tables and other elements I've been looking at. Obviously as we take them apart it'll become a lot more obvious in that regard, as Jaguar did things a certain way. But I thought I'd just do a very brief video showing them in the current state and then showing the elements after everything is said and done. This customer is going to revert it back to the original shade of green, which was Suede Green, and he's actually going for Vaumol leather as well, which is the original leather that Jaguar used during this era here. So I'm going to try and do a video showing the seat covers as they're made, once they're made rather, before trimming, just to give you a full show of before, during and after, as it were, showing all the elements of the kit that we supply. But yeah, I thought I'd detail this one here. It's worth noting the frames are the later versions, they do recline back. I believe they're referred to commonly as the Reuter frames. It's obviously a manual car, but yeah, got the picnic tables, as you can see. Good example here, actually, that's definitely the original leathercloth there. It's a good example here of the moquette and how the moquette fades at different rates to the rest of the car. Obviously it's not going to have left the factory in a two-tone beige and dirty green. It would have been a suede green colour, but obviously because it's a wool-based product compared to leather, etc., it does fade at completely different rates, as it were. Even the console there, it looks almost grey like, but well, when we take it off, we'll look at the parts that are less exposed to the sun, etc. Now obviously it's a bit misleading as well, because like I say, the rest of the seat covers have been sprayed, whereas the moquette you can't really spray because it gets all up into the grain of the wool, the pile of the wool rather. So yeah, but yeah, it's a nice example there. We often get people sort of assuming that they use different tones and shades, completely different ones to the actual interior trim colour for sort of moquettes and fur flexes and even carpets. But you've got to understand that obviously completely different materials, they will react differently in terms of aging and fading when exposed to the sunlight, etc., than say the leathers and the vinyls. So worth keeping that in mind. Jaguar would have kept things mostly consistent. You can never say fully consistent. This era of production was not known for its consistency or its record of keeping inconsistencies, so bear that in mind. But yeah, obviously be sure to check out the 2 follow-on videos showing the covers before they're trimmed, then everything when it's done and dusted. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe and share with other classic car enthusiasts, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.